Happy New Year, Tanzania, and welcome to 2020, the decade of opportunity and prosperity.
16 daring social entrepreneurs will share their dreams and ambitions with a team of investors with hopes of securing investment that will take their businesses to the next level. Our investors are looking for businesses that are not only profitable, but those that also answer some of Tanzania's most pressing challenges while promoting sustainable environmental conservation. With money, expertise, and networks on one side and out-of-this-world business ideas on the other, will these daring young social entrepreneurs be able to secure the investments they need to take their businesses to the next level? This is Nipe Dili. Meet our team of investors. Joel Nanauka of the Africa Success Academy, experienced mentor, trainer, speaker, business owner, and investor. He is looking for solutions that embrace technology to solve real-life problems. Adam Roland Bialu, Chief Strategist for Sahara Ventures, an organization focused on building a stable innovation and technology ecosystem. Adam is out looking for new and exciting early-stage impact businesses that are ripe and ready for an investment.
Leo on Nipe Dili, meet Zaina Abdulma Kenya, an ambitious entrepreneur focused on solving problems of malnutrition in Tanzanian children, one potato at a time. Zaina, what brings you to Nipe Dili?
My name is Zaina Abdulma Kenya. I'm a co-founder of Join Investments. According to a Tanzanian fact sheet, malnutrition fact sheet of 2016, 57 children under 5 are anemic due to the deficiency of vitamin A, and it helps accelerate to their growth, and they have anemic. In that case, we try to do some research and try to find out which can be a natural and accessible way that many children can be able to get vitamin A. And as a mother of 2 children, the firstborn is in 3 years and the second is in 10 months, I face some difficulties to get malnutritional food that can contain vitamin A to my child. It is a bit expensive to get processed food from different supermarkets. It's with that mind, Join Me come with a solution to promote and produce orange fleshed sweet potatoes, which can be easily accessible, and to promote them to lactating mothers and to parents so that they can be able to give that to their children. We have 6 acres at Mwembe Mtengo, Kigamboni. We produce seeds for the orange fleshed sweet potatoes. We have 13 sunken seed beds, and we cultivate roots. We sell 800 shillings per kilogram, and in 5 acres at our worst case scenario, we can get up to 5 tons, whereby we can get 800 kilogram in 5,000 kilograms per, which is 5 ton. We can get up to 24 million shillings. And our customers by now are the processors who are in position to process flour, and who have bakeries, who process cake, cookies, and bread. Orange fleshed sweet potatoes can produce a lot of different products which can be accessible to different people. And another, we have partner with CIP who are giving us seeds which are in good conditions. They do not have diseases. We get them and we produce them at Mwembemtengu. So in a year, we can be able to cultivate in 4 seasons. So, but we are not in a good position since we do not have good facilities for irrigation. So we can be able to do it in at least 3 times. So we need 30 million as a 20% equity share, which we can be able to put irrigation systems in our farm by getting machines, getting pipes to put in the whole farm so that it can be easier for irrigation. Because irrigation, it helps to cultivate a good product which is in good condition and by short time since it gets water in a proper time.
And now, straight to our investors. Who is going to bite into Zaina's sweet potatoes?
So have you started selling the flour?
Not yet.
So right now you're selling the raw fresh ones, right?
Yes.
How long have you been doing that?
We did it for 2 years.
For 2 years?
Yes, the first year we didn't get much because we didn't have that facility for irrigation, but again, good knowledge, I can say, in cultivating the sweet potatoes. But the second year, we got like 4 tons. We sold it to a Fortune Company Limited who are doing this processing, and they process for flour and puree. Puree can be used in bakeries, and
Where is Mwembemtengu?
Kigamboni.
Kigamboni.
Yes.
How many kilometers from the port?
Like 8 kilometers.
8 kilometers?
Yes.
Okay.
So you want 30 million to have 2 products. You want to be selling raw as well as processed, or want to concentrate on one? Or
Yeah, raw materials can be in 2 forms. Can be the orange fleshed sweet potato, but can be puree. And in puree, we need solar dryer. We need machines to make sure that we do that process. But again, it is possible to have one machine at least to start producing flour, which actually we need to make sure flour gets to the population our target population, who are lactating mother and children under 5 years and pregnant women.
So you mean this 30 million that you're asking for, is it for expanding the production of the potatoes or for processing them into the finished product? This, if I got you clearly, you say 30 million for irrigation system, not for processing. Because I'm hearing 2 stories now.
Irrigation
Okay, so
system, that is the first process.
How
We
much
must-
is the irrigation system?
Like 16 million, since we need to have,
16?
yes,
Okay.
to get wells, to get motors so to supply water, to get pipes, to build for tanks, to get tanks so that we can be able to channel
reserve
water.
the water,
And unfortunately, our farm is in a
Hillside.
slope a bit,
Okay.
so it needs good motors. Yeah.
To pump
But
the water.
again, we need other money to get machine like solar dryer, as I said.
How much for solar dryer?
Solar dryer is 6 million.
6 million.
Yes, the small one. Another machine to get puree to that point.
So you have been getting 5 tons
Yes.
for 24 million. for a period of at least first round or 3 rounds. 3 rounds of
Actually,
point
3
to that.
months, that means 4 times a year.
so per term.
Exactly.
How are you selling?
8,000 per sachet.
Per sachet,
Per
okay.
kilo, it's 800.
How much for a unit cost of a sachet?
Costs like 5,000.
So all the cost in 5,000 unit cost for a sachet.
Yes.
Margin, profit margin is 3,000. That is almost 30%. Is that?
Yes.
Almost 30% margin, profit
Yeah.
margin.
Yeah.
Okay, so for 24 million, you are getting 4 million as your profit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see whether your business is feasible in terms
Yeah.
of the energy, the time consumed that you are going there, spending 3 months, making 4 million. On average, 1 million every month. Ceteri peribus, everything remained constant. No sun, no wind. And you are looking for, how much again? 30 million.
Yes.
What is the return of investment? At what time you think you are going to break even? And what is my part? You said 20% of equity.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the return of investment?
Actually, that means per year, that means 4 terms.
4 times, yeah. 12 million.
12 million is per year. So at least for 3 years or 3 years, we can, that's
get-
the return.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
So this new investment is going to double or to triple the production, or what is the outcome in terms of productions?
Actually, I can say it can double, since instead of 3 times we used to cultivate, we can go to 4 times. And again, we are likely to expand in terms of market, since we can have a lot of, we can increase our production. That means we can get huge market, since we have, we get in time. And another thing, if these potatoes get water as it is supposed to be, they become actually big, and many customers, our customers, they like that, because in processing, yeah, it can shrink a lot after put it in a solar dryer. So if they get huge, big potatoes, it is advantage to them. So in that case, we can get more customers and we can produce more.
So right now, your core business is on the selling of the raw materials, the raw potatoes. And these 3 clienteles that you are servicing them, the demand is huge or is very low? And if you don't mind, if you can give us in terms of numbers, let's say the Chinese are taking how many tons, the other person, Fortune, how many tons, and stuff like that.
Okay, the demand is high, since we sell all tons to them. At first, we cultivated in 3 acres. But the second time, we decided to go for 6 acres, because we were not able to satisfy the demand. That is because many farmers avoid to cultivate orange flesh to sweet potatoes, since they need a lot of water, and many of them cannot afford good irrigation system. So with that advantage,
So right now you are depending on the rain, or how do you farm?
we have those small wells, as I told you. We're using normal irrigation with small pipes from the well to to the uphills a bit. So we're using that normal irrigation system. Yes.
Zaria, on my side, I would say I'm little impressed with your explanation I can see the passion in the business, and I feel like you are solving a real problem. You're addressing a critical issue, nutrition issue. Though I'm not sure if you are already certified with end product. Is that yours, right? Flour.
This-
Is that yours?
This is from Fortune who I'm selling. So I was trying to tell how much potato can do. Yes.
Okay. But that's where you want to go, right?
Exactly.
Okay, perfect. It's just because I'm not so much into agriculture. Yeah. That's the only reason I would say I'm out of this. But I commend you that you know your business. You have convinced me in that sense. So I'm wishing you good luck.
Yeah, I'm very passionate with agriculture. For now, I might be out, but I think I'll have to pay you a visit, and then we can talk in details.
My dear, I really have loved your idea. I commend you because I've been involved on an accelerator with nutrition sensitive SME, and at least I've started getting impressed with what they're doing. But your line of selection, your niche market, has even wowed me. I'm not sure that I can commit myself at the moment, so I'll be out. But I really would want to get more knowledge on it, and I can further the conversation with you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the presentation. I liked it. It's on my line of operation, apart from the social part of it, which what I can say is I just wish to try, because we do run a children's home, and I think I would just wish to try your products and see how that works out. And if it works out, I'm sorry that you're not yet in that process of giving up the end product, but maybe one day you will, and they can work together on that and find your market.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to get this opportunity to at least tell what I do and actually what I love to do. As a mother, I love to see children grow up healthy. If not, then it will be dangerous for a human capital in our country. So you're welcome at Join Me Investment. We are there and ready to accommodate you.
Good job.
Thank
Really
you.
good.
Let's keep in touch.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
And there you have it. After intense deliberations and discussions, Zaina managed to wow our team of investors with her unique business niche and focus. And even though nervous during her first ever pitch, today she walks away with Anthony Mvulanda and Adam Rowland as potential investors, and with Victor as a confirmed customer. That just goes to prove that you should never let fear or being nervous get in the way of you and your big dream. Be sure to catch the next episode coming straight to you from the Tujenge TZ Innovation Challenge YouTube page. Learn, engage, build your business empire. This is Nipe Dili.